What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultra Z News Weekend Update. Got some really interesting news to talk about, some updates from last time as well. So let's get right to it. First off, I mentioned this on my community post. If you didn't see it a few days back, this was teased with a bunch of brand new pics of the forthcoming SH Monster Arts Jet Jaguar, and it is a tease for an SH Monster Arts Godzilla Singular Point Rodan. Now, we don't know anything further than this yet. They did say news will be coming soon. When that news comes out and we get more pics and what it's going to be about, I'll share it, of course. Now, this it looks like, it could be a bigger Rodan. It could be a smaller Rodan. However, there was multiple Rodans in Singular Point, so I wonder if there'll be a multi-pack or what. And we don't know anything yet. Could be an accessory pack in general. So stay tuned. As soon as we find out, I'll let you guys know. Pay attention to my Facebook page or the community tab here for maybe the first news on that before I actually record. But we shall see. Looking at those picks, and Jet Jaguar, if you're ordering it through P Bandai in Japan, the last day is tomorrow. So do be wary of that, which actually means like tonight. You'd have to put it in by, tonight, because that's Japan, right? So really good looking. Look at the size of his backpack. That is huge. Now, the one thing I do want to point out is, obviously, this is not in scale with Godzilla with the backpack on, right? He doesn't, spoiler, get big with the backpack on. So, just a little side note for those, that were wondering about that. But it does look very, very, very cool. And as you can see, they showed off a little bit of the joint work, how that's going to work. So pretty awesome. It looks really cool. Just a little bit of a teaser of that. Well, a little bit more enticement if you wanted to order it through P Bandai, but you can order it through shops in the US as well. So, that's probably the better way to go all around when it comes to P Bandai. So, yeah. And once again, stay tuned. Rodan is definitely coming. They, teased it and they said as much. So they did say stay tuned. More news as it happens. What is this now? What do we got here? We got Gangsta Kong here. This is Brooklyn Kong. Well, Brooklyn Mr. G, but it's obviously a Kong 05. Well, it could be a gorilla. I don't know. To me, it's Congo 5, who's basically a big gorilla. But this is really weird. Showed up on BBTS from Miracle Toys. And this is interesting. Now, Miracle Toys, I believe, Memory Toy, actually. I'm sorry. Memory Toy. Memory Toy, I believe, is the one that are doing that Diablo figure that I showed here a little while back. Now, this is very interesting. There's 3 different kinds here. There's obviously this guy right here. This is the Brooklyn one, the gangster one. He doesn't come with this chair, but that is pretty cool. This is everything he comes with. And now when you look at this, right? These head sculpts here, that is a Kong right there. And look at the body. Like, he's got the scarring. So, yeah. These are a undercover third-party Kong, guys. Literally undercover. The articulation and the body sculpt don't look like anything really I've seen before, so it is unique, but it is very interesting. They are bigger Kongs. They're like about 8 inches tall. But yeah, and here are the 3 together. You get a Karate Kong or a Jailhouse Kong. I'm saying Kong, but they call them Mr. G, Mr. Gorilla. But very interesting. They're going to run you about $65 each. Now, it looks like the base body is the same. So, if you're in it just to get a Kong, I would suggest just getting one, obviously. But if you dig these outfits, Maybe all three are in order. They do look awesome in the outfits. Um, so very, very, very interesting. I do like the Karate Kong and the Brooklyn Kong, most, but the jail one is pretty interesting too. So weird, so out of nowhere, but I'm very interested in getting at least one of these because I need to have that base Kong that without the outfits, for my Kong collection because it's obviously Kong. It's obviously Kong 05. And it really those heads look very much like the SH Monster Arts Kong. So I don't know. Very interesting. Okay, let's talk about Marvel Legends because they dropped a ton this week. It's like, hey, it's the end of the year. Here's a million Marvel Legends that are coming out next year, including an X-Men wave here with Havoc and Bone Crusher here, which is the Build-A-Figure. And this guy who I forget his name. I don't really know his name. And this guy I definitely don't know. I have no idea who this guy is, but you could look at them. They look interesting. A Banshee's daughter, I guess. Sabretooth, of course, and generic X-Men guy. Is the best I could describe this guy. Of course, you get a Wolverine, more in a more modern, I guess, outfit. This wave looks okay. Bone Crusher is really cool, and Havoc is pretty cool, but not for me. An easy pass for me. However, and I do have the base Hulk body here. They are doing another standalone Hulk. This one comes with a really nice effect part, and this is with 70s heads. Man, they keep getting us with this mold. I mean, it's a great Hulk mold. There's no doubt about it. And, these heads are probably the best they've done. They look really fantastic to tell you the truth. So, yeah, I'm trying to get less Marvel Legends for sure in the new year, but and this year I actually did pretty well. I only got a handful, but even less than that would be good. But this looks like a keeper because I love those head sculpts, and Kong's pretty awesome. Not Kong, Hulk. Did I say Kong this whole time? I hope I didn't. But this is the classic 20 years of Toy Biz thing, so that's pretty cool packaging. I really like it. That's going to be pretty huge. That's going to be interesting. So we also got a Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness wave with Wong and Astral Plane. Doctor Strange and America Chavez. Is that her name? I'm not 100% who that is. There's another Doctor Strange, and for some reason it looks like it got deleted off here, a regular Doctor Strange. And this dude and Sleepwalker and this dude, I think his name is Despair. What's this guy's name? It starts with an M. I'm missing Doctor Strange. Oh well. And this guy's the Bath. I have no idea who this guy is. But there he is. Here's another Doctor Strange. Oh, this is like a Target exclusive Defender Doctor Strange. This looks pretty cool. That's a really nice effect parts, and a bunch of people said they would love to have this just for the effect parts. It could make for a good Godzilla Ultima effect part. Then another exclusive to Target is this Thor figure. His name is Ragnarok. He looks like a robot Thor. I don't know, Terminator Thor. I know nothing about this guy, but it looked pretty cool. All right, so moving away from Marvel Legends. This one caught my interest. Ringside Collectibles showed off that Storm Collectibles is doing a Minoru Suzuki from New Japan Pro Wrestling. I really love Minoru Suzuki. He's really cool. That's an interesting head sculpt. It looks like a bit of a younger Minoru, so we'll see how it goes. But this is like the first thing I've seen of that. So there's actually no information on any of Storm's anything. I've checked everywhere, so stay tuned. That's a cool one to possibly get. Now, this is something I've been meaning to post for weeks, and I keep forgetting that I downloaded these pics. There is a third-party Samurai Turtles coming out. This one being Spring from Fury Toys. This looks really, really nice. This is a Leonardo. The sculpt work looks amazing. It's got a lot of different weapons here. Really, really cool. And you can, it has a different head sculpt here. This says gift part, so maybe like early pre-orders for this. Now, I saw pre-orders at one place that sells third-party stuff, and it was already sold out. But it's gorgeous. If you do come across this, this is really nice looking stuff. I haven't seen anything yet for any additional turtles, but I definitely wanted to show this because, again, it's been floating around my my picks for weeks, and I just keep forgetting to post about this one. Really cool. So we got some Shin Ultraman to talk about. First off, Mega House is doing kind of like a Gashapon little set. This turned up on HLJ, and you got 4 different figures here. You got a standing straight Shin Ultraman, a about to do his beam Shin Ultraman, and then a Naranga and a Gabora with some little like display pieces. All of them come with little display pieces. They're really nice looking. Very, very nice. Again, you can get them at HLJ. Link is down below if you want to try to get this set. Very cool. They look a little bit like soft on the sculpts, but they look pretty nice overall. I do like them. And then another Shin Ultraman to talk about. X Plus is doing a KAIJU series. That's a 25 centimeter series of Shin Ultraman, about to do his beam as well. This one has gone up at Ami at the time of this recording. It hasn't gone up at like HLJ yet from what I saw. But it looks pretty cool. It's going to run you about 85, 90 bucks. And the eyes do light up. So, which is interesting that it's not a Rick exclusive with the eyes lighting up. Now, it's not even on the Rick site. So maybe, they're doing a special one here for that. But it looks really cool. This one looks really great. Well, X Plus Shin Ultraman there. To update my story that I just barely had news for last week, and then I was pointed out that the news was actually there. It was just I was looking at a different, wasn't looking at the proper Twitter account, and I do thank my pal STR for alerting me of that. This was the Godzilla GMK that I showed, the Hamtaro with version, and it does come with an alternate head. Now, this is a KAIJU BANGACHI line figure from Bandai, so that's pretty cool. It's obviously, that means it's going to be a Bandai exclusive, which the Mutos were recently. The same line as that. So this is pretty awesome. Some nice sculpts. I showed this off like right away last, after the last Ultra Z news. But I want to show it here again just in case you haven't seen it. Obviously, it comes with a different head, but I think it's a different lower mouth piece, actually. Looks like a different lower jaw. Oh, you got the ham tower on this mouth. I think the sculpt overall is really nice. So if you're looking for just GMK, you're going to get it with this. But it's cool that they're doing it as a little anniversary thing. That's very, very awesome. So there you have it. That's something I wanted to update you guys. If you didn't see these picks already and didn't know what it was since my last Ultra Z news, now you do. I wanted to talk about this because this is at the end here. This was huge, not toy news, but could be. IDW, along with Boom, is doing a Godzilla versus, but Boom is really putting it out, I believe. Godzilla versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers crossover comic. These are the covers so far, and they look really nice. It should be very cool. Now, the thing I want to talk about is, Hasbro does Mighty Morphin Power Rangers figures, and the last time there was a crossover, they decided to do the figures of them. That's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures that are starting to drop right now. So if you're looking for those, go check the GameStops and stuff like that, or just wait for your pre-orders to come. But this makes me go, could we possibly get maybe a set of Dragon Zord versus Godzilla from Hasbro in the Lightning Collection or something like that, because that would be amazing. It's in the realm of possibility. Remember, guys, when I talked about Toho Titans, for April Fool's Day? This is the closest we might come to that actually becoming a reality. And it's a very high possibility because, like I said, they did the turtle crossover figures. So I'll be, paying attention to that. That could be very, very cool. But I am looking forward to the comic written by Colin Bunn, drawn by Freddie Williams II, and colored by Andrew Dahlhaus. All three are folks that I've actually worked with in the past. This looks great. And, I'll throw my hat in the ring for lettering any day, but I'm sure that's already assigned. Usually by the time these things are announced, these things are assigned, but hey, you never know. But anywho, Godzilla versus Power Rangers should be very awesome. At the very least, finally get a Godzilla versus Dragozord fight that we've always wanted. And there you go, guys. That's it. That is the Ultra Z news for this weekend. I hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts on any of this stuff. Yes, the biggest news is definitely that we're gonna be getting an SH Monstars Rodan from Godzilla Singular Point in some form, or maybe multiple forms. We don't know yet. Stay tuned. If it's just a single figure, the pricing will probably be around what like Kong was or so. I would guess, but maybe it might be more. If there's more stuff, we shall see. All right, guys, and that is it. I hope you dug this one. Let me know your thoughts down below. Once again, till next time, peace out, peeps.